A touch too.
Yeah. Okay.
Was it like a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, man. Riverside.
I don't love you anymore.
Okay, cool. All right, we're live, and here it goes.
10, 5, 4, 3. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do
All
it
right,
live.
y'all. You know what time it is. Time to buckle up, Buttercups, because it's time for another wild ride on an episode of Backroad Banter. I'm your host, Chris Dollard, and joining me, as always, my good friend and co-host of the show, Willie Leach.
Howdy, y'all.
And we do have a special guest on the show tonight, Mr. Nate Cowan.
Howdy.
We got a little delay there. And glad to have you on the show, man. It's been a while since we talked to you or seen you, man. I know you've been a busy guy.
No doubt. Been a long time.
Yep.
Yeah, when the wheels start moving, man, it's really hard to slow down.
Yes, sir. I know how that goes.
Yep.
Yeah. How's everything going on that end?
Man, hot. Damn hot.
Sure. I about melted today, dude. Seriously melted. I was outside way more than I cared to be. But that's the nature of what I do. So sometimes.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, it's been good.
That's good. You know, some days I don't get to see the outside. Sometimes I just see the darkness in the morning, and I get outside of the fab, and it's dark again.
Dark to dark.
Well,
Feeling like a vampire.
Yeah, right. Well, usually how we start the show off, Nate, we do little warm-up questions or some quick-fire questions. So I got a little bit of both, and I got a good list, get us going. So my first one is, if you had to pick, would you rather wrestle a grizzly bear or argue with Facebook trolls for 24 hours straight?
Wow. Wow.
Oh, yeah. I'd find a lot of entertainment in arguing with Facebook trolls. I know my chances with a big ass bear, so
Yeah, right.
I can handle my own in a conversation, so that's fine.
I think I'll agree with you on that one too.
Yeah, I don't like my odds there, guy.
Even if it's a little baby grizzly bear, I ain't gonna do that.
It's still got
Oh,
teeth.
if it's a baby?
Claws.
You didn't say if it's a baby. If it's a baby, I'm gonna knock that little baby bear out.
Well, the mama's always gonna be around, so that's why I said nah.
Mama be lurking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. My first answer.
Y'all seen The Revenant, dude. Nah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I ain't gonna end up like that guy. Leo got tore up pretty good in that one.
Yeah.
Hell, the guy that walked out of the woods after recording and like half of his face was hanging on. He's like, "Yeah, I just survived a bear attack." I'm like, "Did you?"
Dang. Oh man. Well, my next one is, what's the most country thing you've ever done that you're still proud of?
Ooh.
Oh man. Well, I how bad can I answer things?
Whatever. This is raw, unedited.
Shit, I've had sex in a deer stand. That's always up there.
Hell yeah.
Damn. I can honestly say I've been there too.
I think that's every country boy's peak right there. Just two of the best things in one basket. So.
Oh man, that's a good one. I like that answer.
Ooh man.
If I got a little bit more time, I'll probably give you a better answer.
So you going with that same thing, Willie?
Oh, well, I got to think of something different now, man. But you got me. You just got me like. Just
That's better. It's better than rolling in the hay. You know, it's up there.
It's true. That is very true. Country thing, man. Well,
I've won skeet shooting competitions.
huh?
That's always fun, or just winning in skeet shooting in general.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's always good.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I can come up with something that's going to top Nate anyway. So I'm just
All right.
throwing the towel
We'll-
on that one, dude.
we'll go
I hate to
on.
be a
I'm sorry.
buzzkill, but if I had more time to think about it, I'd have a better answer too, probably.
All right, we'll go to the
Yeah,
next one
yeah, yeah.
then. All right. Okay, you get one free billboard in your hometown. What are you putting on it?
Oh man. Oh, that's a good one. Oh man. I mean, I probably put like my bet, call for a good time and put one of my good buds' phone number down, like dox them. You know?
Yep. Oh man. We're known to do that a time or two. I know me and Richter did that to Mikey that one time.
Yeah. Hey, trust me. Several of my buddies' phone numbers are sharpied into a stall. I promise you.
No, we called into a radio show to the Poco Hour over here in Shiner one day.
Oh God.
And what, man, I forgot how. I'm gonna have to find the clip and I'll put it in later. But we called in and said, this is Chachi. We said Chase Vite. So this is Chase Vite. I just want to congratulate Mikey Cowan for being a new daddy. He's got I think I said baby boy or something like that. We want to congratulate him, and this is the song we're going to dedicate to him. And Mikey was working night shift at that time, I guess at Casper's or something like that. Well, he said he woke up to his phone blowing up, getting text messages out the ass.
People congratulating him.
People congratulating him. I think Kenny Cowan said something. He says, "What the hell?" He said, and dude, you know what's so weird about this? So not even a year later, around that exact same time is when he had Olin. I think that was or maybe it was a year. Yeah, I think it was a year later.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
I was like, that's freaking wild.
Hell, projecting the future,
Yeah, we
dude.
did. Just a little year off,
Put a
too,
little
maybe.
bad juju on that, Mikey, maybe. No, just kidding.
I can't believe I missed that. Gosh.
Oh yeah, I got the clip. I think it was on my Instagram. I'll pull it back up and I'll post it on our Facebook and everything. Dude, it was funny as hell, man. Oh man.
I think if I had the billboard, mine would be a picture of AJ and said, "Hey, have you put that overland camping setup on your truck yet?"
Oh, get him going.
Or AJ, can you camp?
Oh man.
That might be mine. Yeah.
There you go. All right. Let's see.
You
All
ever
right.
heard of, Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Go on.
You ever heard of there's a guy called Dan Breaks Bad News, and I often call him and I give him a little donation, and so you call him and like I'll get him to call my sister or my brother and just like make something really messed up. And my little brother won't answer the damn phone because he's like, yeah, somebody from fucking Maryland. I'm not answering that. But when you get somebody, it's fucking hilarious. Yeah, sorry, you reminded me of this.
Oh yeah. My next question is, what's more dangerous, running out of gas on the back roads or bringing up politics at Thanksgiving?
Ooh.
Oh, politics. Yeah, I don't,
Dude, I'm with you.
I don't
ladder.
mind. Yeah, I don't mind getting stuck on a back road unless it's in the middle of winter. But even then,
freeze your ass off.
Yeah.
probably a better option, right?
Yeah.
Dude, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Man.
Someone will find me eventually, hopefully.
Yeah.
Some people can, yeah. some people can handle without taking things personal and being emotional about it, but some people absolutely cannot, and they go around looking for it. So it's just like it's a hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Nobody can easily debate, argue about it, right? And like, all right, cool. We're still friends at the end of the day. We just had a debate. That's it.
Lost start, my friend.
Yeah.
Very lost
Like,
start.
I mean, yeah. You got to be able to take it's like fighting one of your good friends, right? Afterwards, you drink a beer, and you're like, oh, you got me pretty good there. You hit me in the face pretty good,
Oh yeah.
But there's a different type of man nowadays, so it's just kind of hard to just be so open.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah.
I definitely agree on that. Well, that's all the warm-up questions I got. You got anything, Willie? Anything you want else add?
Warm-up questions? No.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing for the warm-up side.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, Nate, give a little background on who you are and where you came from and what you kind of do. Give some to our listeners.
Sure. Yeah, I'm Nate Cowan. Majority of my family's in Shiner, Texas. I'm wearing my grandpa's Shiner hat. I've been all over, kind of like the nomad of the family, but moved back. Hell, I moved to Colorado, did solar out there for about 5 years, moved back, went to college for chemical process technology, and got my associates. And then after that, got on at Applied Materials, one of the world's leading semiconductor producers of the world. And I don't know how I did it, but yeah, in 2022, November 28th, I got on, and it's been a blessing ever since. So just been working as an engineer for Applied Materials at the Texas Instruments site over in Richardson area.
Sweet.
That is sweet.
Cool deal, man. That's cool. It's funny you say that. I was looking at that hat. Man, I've seen that hat somewhere, and I remember Mikey's dad always wearing that hat.
Yeah. No, it man, but he never cleaned it. So I put it, man, I put it through some OxyClean and got it really nice and white again.
There you go. Oh man, he was a cool dude, man. I remember when Mikey was working at Casper's, and I'm going off topic with this, but it was usually me, Richter, and I think Chase was with us sometimes, and we'd go over there and we'd go, Grandpa, he'd be sitting on the porch, and like, hey, where's Mikey? And he's out there sitting on the chair, smoking a cigarette. He's laying down in bed. Go wake him up. And we would let Chase fully unleash on him. Like Chase would be like one of those hyper huskies jumping on the bed. Wake up, Mikey! We got shit to do. Let's go, Mikey. Oh man.
I would always get Mikey, like you know how Viva La Bam would get his dad and Phil. If you go up and slay. I'd always get him. But it's funny you said you showed up at the house. I'm surprised you didn't say you pulled up. You saw Grandpa out there just taking a piss right off the porch.
No, I never caught him doing that.
Man, I have never not wanted to see so many dicks in my life, but yep.
Oh man. It was either he was on the porch smoking a cigarette or he was on the computer. I think at that time it was 2A football, because I know he was pretty active with 2A football.
He used to chat with me a lot
chat
on
forums,
he used to chat with me a lot on those. Yep.
He was the speaker at 100% too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yep.
Speaking of them Comanches, they're playing tonight.
Oh yeah,
they're
they
playing
Are
Industrial.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's thinking about them wherever he's at right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is.
My best memory with him on the field alongside. I think it was when all y'all was playing. I think he was walking back and forth like right behind the ref on the other side of the gate with his glasses extended. He was like, "Here you go, ref. Here you go."
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
And he was following them up and down the fence line.
I think I've heard that story
man.
from somebody. Oh, man. Dang.
Well, I probably told you. Yeah, I probably told you before. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Dang. I wish somebody had a picture of that. That'd been awesome to have right there.
Oh, me too. Yeah. Yep, I'll never forget it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you said you worked on the solar panels?
Yeah.
Yeah, photovoltaic. Up in Colorado Springs, I had a wild hair at my ass, didn't know what I wanted to do, and I just lost my dog, which was a huge hit. My parents just divorced, lost my pit bull that got me through all that, and then I just had a wild hair, moved up to Colorado Springs. I started working as a houseman for $11 an hour. Yeah, at this hotel, and I worked 16-hour days, and I did that for about a half a year, and then a brand new company called Peakview Solar just started up, little family mom and pop shop, and literally was the mom and pop, two brothers and the daughter, and they hired me, this guy named Justin, Seth, and Samaje. It's like we are the guys that built this company, right? And but we started out green. We learned everything from the two brothers, how to install everything on these roofs. How to find what side of the roof is the best for absorbing sunlight, which up there it's west, and just placement, all the fire codes, all that, and started as an installer, became a lead installer, and then later became a field foreman of all the installers. And I would just go around to all the different sites and check on, quality, help out if they needed help. And from there I moved back home and started a new career.
So, like solar panels in Colorado, that's kind of a big deal, ain't it? Don't they kind of aren't they required in some places, maybe in Colorado Springs, to kind of have solar panels on their homes?
Yes, they're actually getting there. I mean, in some spots in Dallas as well, they're getting there as well. But yeah, Colorado, wow. Especially Denver, Aurora, Boulder, yeah, they're getting really big into, especially all the green bills that have been getting passed there naturally. But it is a great alternative as far as because paying your utilities versus the sun paying it for you. But you do have to pay the initial, which you could be out of pocket, 15 to 50K, just depending.
Yeah, just depends what you're looking for, what you need. Yeah, the wife and I were up in Denver. I think that was last year around Mother's Day, and I noticed how we stayed in an Airbnb, and just almost every house up and down the street almost had the same solar panel set up, just right on the hill, of course facing the same way on top of their house, and then that's where I had heard that they actually require it there, it's you got to have them on your house.
Dang.
But I didn't realize Dallas was doing that.
I think a lot of big cities are starting to push that more.
I can see that.
Because our power grid ain't strong, I guess, like they say it is. So I don't know.
Well, I guess we learned that in 21, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Don't remind me. Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You probably had to deal a lot with that, huh?
Oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah. I was, was that the big freeze?
Yeah.
Yes.
February of 21. Yeah.
My spot I was in Kingwood, right by Humble, right outside of Houston, right?
Oh, you're breaking up, dude.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is on. Can you hear me?
I think we lost him.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you
I
now.
can see you too.
Okay.
You sound like R2D2 there a while
Yes.
ago. Yeah.
All that. Okay, can you hear me?
Damn technology.
Hello.
Why?
Is he still there?
I don't know.
Oh,
Hello. Can you hear me?
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I
Yes,
turned
he
my
was
Wi-Fi
back.
on. I was like, man, I think that made it worse.
Again. Nate Dogg's back. Tell a friend.
Hello, friend. Oh man, sorry about that. What was I saying before I started chopping up?
We were talking about the freeze.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
telling us about Snowvid.
so yeah, Kingwood. I had pillows that were like the duck feather pillows. And can y'all still hear me good?
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay. So if it starts chopping up again, I'll just kick the Wi-Fi off. But my pillows were like rock solid. It was so cold in my apartment.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, I remember it being really cold here too because my AC is also my heater, and like the sleet actually froze the coils on the front, and literally it wouldn't keep up.
Dang. So you lived in Kingwood for a little bit?
Yeah. That whenever I went to college, as soon as I moved back from Colorado to Texas, I moved to Kingwood, and I was stayed with my pop for some months, and then moved into my spot in Kingwood, and got on to
Lone Star College over there?
Lone Star College. Thank you. Yeah, Lone Star College, and then I went to their oil trade school for chemical process technology, and did that alongside with the associates. So as soon as I got done with that, this good.
Yep. It was breaking up a little bit.
We hear you.
Let me good. He gone.
Patty.
Nathan's network
All right.
connection updated.
I got my wiener over here.
All right.
Oh, dude, that's a whole lot better. Like even
Okay.
the video quality is 10 times better.
Here, I'll
Sorry
show you.
about that, guys. Yeah, my
Show
apartment
you my
offers premium. Oh, that's a hairy wiener.
Yep. Patton, say hi.
Yeah, my
Thinking
dog.
about sitting in the shop. Get your hounds. Oh. And it had to get
Yeah,
Patton
sorry
a little
about that,
cameo
guys.
on the pod.
Hey, no problem.
Oh, no problem, man.
But I did some work over there on that Lone Star College when I was working with my cousin doing AC work. When we had it was during Christmas break, man. When was it? 2013, 14 maybe. I think it was
Oh,
2013. Yeah,
Jeez.
and
Once
it
upon-
actually
once upon a time.
froze, and I was living over there off of 45 and Hardy Toll Road, right across from where the Exxon
Yeah.
headquarters at in the apartment complexes over there. And I remember the roads were frozen, and my cousin's like, "Hey, we got to go to that Lone Star College. We got to go finish up the AC because we only got during Christmas break." So, all right. So I put my truck in 4-wheel high. And I went on the Hardy Toll Road. Only idiot on the toll road. My truck was slipping and sliding. Finally made it there. Well, we had to get on top of the roof, and when we got up there, my cousin took the first step, and I if I remember right, he slipped and busted his ass, and I was laughing my ass off. After I asked him, he was all right.
Shoot, I didn't even realize you did AC work, man.
Yeah, we did
That's
it was
awesome.
commercial duct system or commercial duct.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Was they ever
fun.
big enough for you to actually fit in?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They were?
Yeah.
So, like, Die Hard could be real?
Yes. Yes. It's literally legit. You could do that.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know how
Thinking about-
claustrophobic that can be. Pulling, we used to pull wires in attic crawl spaces, so just like thinking about ductwork just makes me so claustrophobic.
Yeah. Well, luckily we didn't have to do anything in like attics. It was all in like schools or commercial buildings. Like we did a few jobs downtown Houston, and at that time I didn't know Houston had a downtown mall underground. I never knew there was anything underground.
I still didn't
Well, they
know
get
that.
like an outlet
I
mall,
didn't know that.
restaurants, everything.
I learned
yes.
that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You go downtown, they got an
Today's
underground
years
place.
old.
Yeah. Yep.
That reminds
cool
me
down
though, your story about your buddy almost slipping. As every job you work, sometimes the grass seems greener on the other side, and you learn that grass is fucking super green because it's turf, right? It's never fucking rotten.
Or there's too
And,
much bullshit over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I left Peakview Solar for probably all of 2 months once. And this was like a few years after I needed more money. And I went over to a company called Ion Solar, and they had these extra little perks and benefits for how many panels you do, like per panel. Anyways, it just turned out to be like a huge triangle pyramid type thing, and you're not making these bonuses that you were hired to make, and got back on with Peakview Solar, and they put me on. That's when they put me on as a field foreman supervisor. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just with Ion Solar, with your buddy slipping and almost falling, we used to carry panels. There's pictures I can share with you, carrying panels up 3 stories on the side of a ladder while it's windy, handing it off to somebody on top of the roof.
Oh.
I mean, the most, and literally the first time you're like, no, I'm not going to do, well, you're not going to have a job. And then you learn how to carry this fucking kite, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, somewhere an ocean manual exploded. Just talking about this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God dang. Did you ever? I don't know if it was you or not. Did you ever work on like the wind turbines?
No,
I thought I
no,
seen
no.
you pitch. No. Okay.
I thought
For some
about
reason,
it.
I thought you did that too. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I
Just
was like,
solar.
that
It
seems
was
like if
just
it was
a- It was just a green.
you didn't want to
inning.
get you didn't want to get strapped onto a helicopter and fly over that thing and bolt it up or whatever they do.
Hey,
Or no, they
if
sit in
I
the
was-
big old.
Oh my bad.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, if I
No,
I
go ahead,
was
man.
hooked up to a helicopter, I think that would be better than going up there and that thing catches on fire like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing catches on fire and you're up there, you're not coming down.
no.
You need to have
no,
a
you're
parachute.
toast.
Yeah.
I'm pulling
Yeah,
it while
good
you're.
question to have find somebody that works on that. Bring them on
Yeah,
the
no
show.
joke, dude.
I'd be
Like, what do you
curious how
do?
that happens.
What do you do? Like, do they
Yeah.
give you a little escape line like they do on an oil
Oh, like
derrick
a
or
little
something?
zip line.
Little zip line like on an oil derrick, like the little.
I'm sure they gotta have
No.
some safety.
They got the ladder on the inside of that turbine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
And
give
they
me a
get-
parachute and
Exactly. Yeah, parachute. But
yeah,
they
give
get
me a parachute and
big
give me a way
stuff.
to get as far away from those freaking turbines
Yeah,
if they're moving
Yeah.
as
The
I
big
can,
fans, yeah, blades.
so I don't end up like it was in pictures of all the birds underneath that are all
Yeah.
dead. I don't want to end up like that bird when I jump off.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that till right now. I bet there is like a shitload of dead birds around those things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures before. I don't know if they're all legit or not. You know, people create fake shit these days, but
AI.
Oh, yeah.
all to
Yeah.
prove some point
AI.
or another. You know.
Oh man. But okay. Man, what else I was gonna ask you? Oh yeah, so the company you're working for now, you said they do semiconductors.
Yeah. So I started off with this company with CMP for the I-Team, which is a mobile unit that travels all over the country and world to install these wet cleaning units. currently got switched over to full-time FSO at the TI site, and then moved closer here for the etching process. And semiconduction, there is a multiple of these tools that different type of categories of customer engineers work and specialize in. I, for the past 3 years, have been specializing in poly etch, which is just a very crucial part of the etching and forming the construction of the microchip.
Gotcha.
Little valleys and whatnot. So what I used to work in before was the cleaning process. So the wafer would come, this silicon would come, get cleaned, get sent to implant, and then to etch, and then 60 other tools that I'm not very familiar with, but yeah.
So
what
got you interested into doing all this, like messing with solar panels and all that?
That's a
Is
great
it just
question
like
there.
it was just something that was standing there like, man, that'd be pretty cool to do? Or is it something that you always had in the back of your mind, like, man, I want to kind of be in this type of field?
Not at all.
No.
Very was I just never knew what I wanted to do, right? No one ever asked me what I wanted to do when I grew up, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I tried a little bit of everything, right? Jackal of all trades, master of none. Rather be okay at many trades than only one, right? But
right.
Just didn't know, and there's a lot of things that just kind of kept me moving around and kept me wanting to find my place, I think. And I got to experience leaving the nest, if you will, and just like leaving everything and understanding how to do things on your own, what makes a man, because you only find that out through experience and
exactly
hardship, especially. And I went through a lot of that, but you will either sink or you will swim, right? And you will learn what type of man you are and what you are capable of when there's pressure against you. Some people cannot deal with it. Some people take it as fuel, right? And they learn from it. And it took a while to learn that I was more than capable of learning from that shit. But once I found out that if you, like, even with job interviews, if you introduce yourself a certain way, if you tell this guy, hey, you give me a 1% chance, I will earn the other 99%. I earn my worth, every single cent, right? I'm here to make your job easy. Right. Simple as that.
Well said. Well said.
And people respect that. And you learn that along the way, that people don't like bullshit. People want a real answer. They don't want an actor. Like people know when somebody knows what they're saying versus what they know what they want to hear, type of thing.
Right. And
I just kind of bounced along several jobs, in between college and this semiconduction job. I worked at a sound absorbing material job, and I was making designs out of sound absorbing material for customers all over the states. And that was kind of a job that I don't really quit most jobs, but I mean, when you're getting super micromanaged and not allowed to just be a man and do your job, it's belittling, and especially when the leadership has nepotism and running with that too. So it's just toxic work environment. I don't even mention that really anybody, but with my current job that I have zero micromanagement. In the morning, we have a toolbox meeting. We go over what we need to go fix for the day. They give me my objectives for the day. Hey, this tool's down for this. This tool's having some weird pressure issue. Figure it out. talk with the customer on this and see if they want to vent these lines or replace this. And do you have any questions? No, sir. All right, have a great day. And that's my day. I get to listen to podcasts and turn wrenches all day. I love it.
Hopefully you're listening to our podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you listened to,
Well, actually,
to a bunch of them?
To be fair, I have subscribed today, but I do apologize for that. No.
Okay, we can keep them on the show now.
Okay, we forgive you.
But I have watched one of y'all's podcasts before, and usually I'm listening to either 'cause the long podcast. I like to throw on the Whatever podcast. They have like 7-hour long podcasts. It's just easy for me to I'll stay focused all day long. I'll work through lunch, right? I'm just in a mode. As long as I have some background noise and a job to do, I'll just keep going, dude. I had some issue. Well, not a big issue, but I was talking to my manager, and I was like, man, I used to work, 16-hour days. Working straight through 8 hours is nothing to me. Can I just do that and not have to work X amount of hours, take a break, work X amount of hours? You're going to give me overtime anyways, so just let me work straight through. And he's just like, no, you need a break, whatever.
Man. Well, cool, man. Yeah, like you said, you're a jack of all trades, and I know Willie had told me about your Facebook page a while back, and I added to it. And Willie, you want to take over on this one? This is more your specialty than mine.
Yeah, man. We've been really kind of going at it with your, everything or anything Texas and outdoors. And, man, I was just wondering, what inspired you to kick that Facebook page off, dude? I'm really glad you did that. I've had a blast being in it. I've had a blast posting stuff in it, and it's just been awesome. Just sharing with everybody, networking with others about where they've been, where to go, what to see, and man, just what made you start that?
Well, I appreciate it, and you've been one of the best additions to that group. And honestly, on a side note, I was going to ask y'all want to be a part of that group, and the administrative side of things, but we'll talk about that later. All right. Just kind of the same thing. I moved back from Colorado Springs back to Texas, and just kind of sinking my feet back into the sand and just kind of getting back to the root of what I used to always do, is fishing, hanging outdoors, just doing something outside. And I just wanted to find other people that liked doing what I did. And the group was called, before it was All Things Texas and Outdoors. It was like something like Texas Fishing and Guns or something like that. I had something that I just made up on the spot, and for all of 2 months, that's what it was called. But yeah, All Things. I changed it to All Things Texans and Outdoors, and then I just changed it recently to All Things Texas and Outdoors, just to include, even if you're not from Texas, you can include anything outdoors related, right? So it doesn't exclude you, especially if you were a Texan, live in a different state now.
Right.
Still get a little piece of home, right?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
And also, I really got tired that every group that you go in, like the Charlie Kirk thing, every group that you go in, instead of being true purpose to what the group is, it always bended with the bracket of what the fad is at the time. And my main rule is no politics in this group, right? No swearing in this group. Let's be gentlemen. Let's be decent people in this group, because everywhere outside of this group, we have this bickering, this hatred, this back and forth, this not caring about cussing in front of women and children and stuff. And I have such a diversity of people in here that are specifically here for the Texas community. For we are Texans, right? We don't need
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't need to include any of that other stuff. Just sharing our day-to-day, like, hey, I made, and I have small business Sundays for people that have want to introduce small business. It's just
cool.
A community. It's supposed to be a community, and trying to get it to the next level. But very blessed for everybody that's in there.
How many subscribers or followers you got on there, or people, I guess, part of that group?
1,500 right now, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, more than what we got on ours.
No joke, right?
Yeah, it started small, and I think people really appreciated the smaller things in life being talked about versus all the headache that everybody's dealing with. And we all need a break. We all need to be able to take a step back and breathe and have a conversation with somebody you might not had one with before and find some similarities, right?
Yep.
Right.
We're all different.
And I'm glad you said that, because there's been a lot of cases where I'm sitting somewhere like at a restaurant and we're waiting on something, and I turn around and make eye contact with somebody else and make a little comment or a joke, and then you just lead on with that and you start talking to them, and you're like, oh, this dude's kind of similar to me. And it's funny, I'll tell you this. So when I went to Wyoming a while back, we were sitting at a restaurant, and I asked them, I said, so where y'all from? They said, oh, we're from California. I kind of made that like, oh, like they looked at me like, no, not that California. We're like from Northern California. I said, oh, okay. I said, well, what's it like up there? And he says, it's real conservative. We're all about guns, and we this and this and that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. He says, no, we're not like the far or crazy left people. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, California is a beautiful place. Don't get me wrong. And then he asked me, where are you from? And he says, well, I can tell by your accent you're from Texas. He said, yes, sir. This and that. We had a good conversation about everything. But yeah, like you said, everybody's similar in a certain way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Funny you mentioned that. I went to. Oh, sorry, Willie.
No, go ahead, man.
Oh yeah. Speaking of California, I got sent there for training on a different tool set back in May, and everybody right away notices somebody that's from Texas. Like, they know. You could, like, Missouri's got their own twang. Everybody's got their own twang, but Texans, and especially, I think it's the yes ma'am, yes sir, no sir.
Yep.
I think they know from that the respect. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. That's really cool.
And it's like I went to the races this past weekend in Circus of America, and I was talking to somebody, and they were from, I forgot where they were from. They were from overseas, Great Britain or something like that. And they said, by your accent and by your mannerism, I could tell you're from around here. I said, yes, sir, I'm from Texas. And I told them from Shiner. Oh, yeah, I've heard that beer. Actually, I had some last night. I said, what'd you think? They said, oh, it's good beer. I love it.
Well, they should love our beer.
Yeah.
They better love our beer.
Right?
It's the best.
Yep.
You hear that, Shiner? Where you at? Still waiting on that sponsorship.
Right?
One day. All you got to do is keep going. All you have to do is keep going. That's all. Yeah, that's the only thing. Is longevity. Is
like blonde.
It's like what Drew said on the last podcast. It's what did he say? It's when we get big.
Yes, it's not if.
I watched that one.
Maybe, or it's when.
What'd you think about that one?
I like that. I like that guy.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, man. I like him a lot. Got some crazy life experiences, man. I love listening. Like, literally, we could have probably went longer, but I was like, man, we're already like 2.5 hours in. I said, I had to go to work the next morning. I was like, yeah, we better cut it short. Man.
And also another thing about the Texan thing, I work with people that are absolutely from all over the world: India, Japan, South Korea, Nepal, Indonesia, Taiwan, Thailand, China, and all of these people, like a good chunk of them, when they think about the United States, they know about California, New York, and Texas, and Washington, right? But they know Texas, like right off the bat.
Oh yeah. Well, like the wife and I were in Greece last month, and I caught myself doing it. I've heard this talked about so many times. Like when people from anywhere in the U.S. go somewhere, and they get asked where they're from, like they always say, "Oh, I'm from the USA." But anyone from Texas, we all say it. Instead of saying we're from the USA,
Texas.
Oh, I'm from Texas. And I caught myself doing that so many times, and I just that is real.
Yeah. But that's not only am I from the United States of America, I'm from Texas. So it holds a deeper impact, I think.
It does. We've got our own subculture.
Yeah.
Like we're our own thing. As I say, Texas has their own thing going on.
Yep, we do.
And that speaks loudly and speaks volumes when you're elsewhere, and they, like you said, they know. They recognize you're from Texas.
Yep.
Yeah. Nowhere else in this country has the type of hospitableness that we have. Nobody else holds doors as often as Texans. I've been all over the state, and it's a Texas thing. It's the respect, the courtesy towards a woman, the not throwing your fucking trash on the ground. It's like they're things we do that the rest of the country does differently.
Yep.
And right away when somebody's not from Texas. I live in an apartment complex where people are like in shock and awe. You were born in Texas? Yeah. Fucking yeah, I was.
Yeah. Born and raised, baby.
Damn right.
Yeah. You're looking
Lone
at
Star
a
state
native.
of mind.
That's right. Hey, I'm curious to that, bros.
Yeah, like just going back to your to the Facebook group there, I just love all the locations and the places people share in there, and it's just so awesome. I mean, Facebook groups like yours, I've learned about places here in our own state that I didn't know about, places I could find, and got information for places. And I like to, give information myself by posting the videos I create and whatnot. And I just love that about that group, man.
I love your videos. It's great to see, because people work this 9 to 5. We work our weeks away. I mean, we work through months, and we're like, fuck, I haven't taken a day off. I go home on the weekend. I do a staycation at the house. I do absolutely nothing. When you see somebody else going out and enjoying these things, hey, I'm going to Cattle Lake. Hey, I'm checking out the Royal Gorge or Turner Falls, and you're checking out all these different places, and it sparks a bit of adventureness in somebody that was always there, and that has probably previously been there for a long time, but being able to see somebody else go out and enjoy something that you've been thinking about doing, and it's just that little bit of push that you needed. Like it's a great thing. It's a great thing to do. I love watching videos.
I agree.
Yeah, you mentioned Turner Falls. You're not too far up there from Turner Falls.
No. I went to a place in Oklahoma called Pennington, and it's this little bitty waterfall area. The water is crystal clear, nice, cool water, and the hottest day, man, I went out there not too long, probably about a month ago. Probably the best day I've had in a long time. Just laying out in the water, just soaking it in.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. We stopped at Turner Falls that time, and I was blown away. The wife, it was just a pit stop the wife wanted to make on her way out. We were visiting her grandma for Thanksgiving, and she's like, "Hey, you want to stop by this place?" And sure, I guess, we can go check it out. It's just a short hike, and then there's this crystal clear water and this big ass waterfall, and I'm like, we're in Oklahoma?
How did you leave?
Yeah, I didn't know this about Oklahoma. Like, they have water like this here. Like,
Yeah.
it was mind blowing.
Yeah, and it's out there, and that's why for my group, it's not limited just to Texans. It's limited to Texans and outdoor enthusiasts. So if there's a beautiful hole of water in Nebraska or Carolinas or something like that, I want to know about it because I'd love
Absolutely.
to check it out.
All right. So, like, I have videos from lots of other places, and I typically don't share the ones that aren't like in Texas. But I mean, I will share some of those in that group if that's what you would like me to, if it's okay.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, if it's outdoors related, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I encourage it. It's actually one of the group it should be one of the rules, I believe, as far as like relative information. But yeah, I'm actually just kind of dealing with the group by myself, and you're one of the high end guys in the group right now. I don't know, Dollard, are you in that group?
I'm in that group. Yeah.
Yeah. I need some more ideas and whatnot. So I think that offline we'll probably have a conversation about all that.
Hell yeah, I can help you out with that.
Sure,
yeah. Yep. Yeah, we get Willie over here. He's the master of YouTube videos. He's more used to the camera than me.
I don't know about master, but
Yeah.
I'm still getting my feet wet with all this
I
stuff
give it
here.
the old college try.
Hey, look,
for sure.
we got Master Willie and you got Master Nate.
Hey, I fish too. Some might call me a masturbator.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm a great baiter, man. People call me a master of it.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know I have seen your Facebook page. I'll scroll on there every once in a while, and it just, like you said, it's good to see people posting stuff like that of different locations. It's like, man, I've never heard about this place. One day I'll save all that stuff and I'll keep it off the side. It's like, man, one day I'm gonna go check this out. It just like little places I've never heard of in my life, especially like here in Texas. Like, oh, hell, I didn't know that was there.
Oh yeah, dude. There's
a
lot of
restaurants.
There's a little water. Yeah. Restaurants. There's a lot of guys you can follow with that. With good information on restaurants. I just mentioned a waterfall, like the little waterfall up there, like what's the Belton?
Yeah.
There's a little waterfall up there near Belton, kind of off Stillhouse Lake. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't know about that.
We haven't gone to that one either. I'm trying to think of the name of it right now. It'll hit me. But yeah, it's just a little, and then there's like the waterfall at Colorado Bend State Park. Yeah, that's a good one.
Dang.
Need to.
Dinosaur.
There's Dinosaur Valley.
Yeah.
I've been to Dinosaur actually.
Yet. I need to go because it's pretty dry over there, ain't it?
Yeah, it's drier now.
It's a little drier. You can see the prints.
So that's when I want to go. I want to see when it's dry. I need to take the kids over there. That'd be cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's a video. There's a video on my YouTube channel on Dinosaur.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's Gorman Falls at Colorado Bend.
It's beautiful out there, man. I went so early. The only way I could see one set of prints under the water with my polarized glasses, and that was it. The rest of it was like, multiple feet underwater. The wrong time to go out there. I had no idea.
Oh yeah. I know. But if you go there when it's like real hot and dry, you got to be careful with the water too, because it gets real stagnant. And, which presents plenty of other things to worry about.
Yeah.
But they got good trails too, like just good hiking trails.
Yeah.
Really good hiking trails.
And just, being outdoors, man. To me, I notice with me sometimes if I'm like getting down, I was like, all right, I need to go outside. I need to go do something. And I think with hiking, getting back with nature, connecting with it, I think it helps. There's something to it that brings your spirits back up, that makes you kind of reconnect and disconnect from social media, all the electronic BS that we got surrounding us today. It's something great. And I'm glad both of y'all have something partake in that, like Willie with your videos, that helps a lot. And Nate with your Facebook group, seeing all
Absolutely.
that, man, it helps a lot, I think.
And then, that kind of, furthers into what Drew was talking about, like on our last pod, about how, just going out and taking a 20-minute walk.
Exactly.
No earbuds in, just listen to what's going on around you,
Yep.
like that can just be that. Doing a 20-minute walk a day can be so calming, and and that's part of getting outside, getting outdoors,
resetting almost.
Yes, it's a reset.
Yep.
It all plays into it.
Yeah, you forget about the stickers that you used to stick in your socks and your feet, right? And you forget about all these cricket noises and all of this, right?
Yeah.
Because your life is so fast now, and it's so easy to just go from A to B and forget about the drive or the experience in between. That's a great point you made right there. Like even just driving home with the windows down and no radio on. There's a lot we take for granted.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. And, it's like even traveling with the family. And I remember as a little kid, we didn't have no cell phones, nothing like that. The only thing we had was Game Boy, but I never really played it when we're driving along. So I'd get car sickness. Not bad, but I would. But I'd always look out the window and I would just, imagine me walking out there in the hills or in the mountains or wherever we're at. And just
or a dirt
taking
bike
it all in.
jumping the hills.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yep, exactly.
I was that weird kid that and I still do this today. I don't know why. I just love to look at maps. As a kid, I would sit there, the old road atlases back in the day, and I'd sit there and I would just stare through maps, man, and and then tell my dad, "Hey, Dad, you should try this route instead, or this route." No, son, that's not a good idea. But every now and again, he'd be like, "Man, you know what, son?
At the lake, son."
And there was every now and again, he'd be like, "You know what, son? Let's just try that way." Once in a while. He didn't do it often, but. Kept my imagination, or it was that, or like, what song is this? From the 19s. What rock song was this from the 70s or 80s?
Yeah.
Who is this? Leonard Skinner. What song?
Yeah.
There's a lot of that too.
Oh, yeah.
You brought back a funny memory of me and my family driving from the Dallas area to Shiner to visit the family in I guess December, Christmas time, right? And it was almost without fail, because you didn't have like a perfect route. We just had like a figuring out a route via map and trying to find the faster route every single time. And it took several trips growing up of either getting lost or them pulling over, busting out that big ass map. And
Oh yeah.
Oh, people don't understand how easy it is now,
No, that's like a forgotten art right there, reading those big ass road atlas. U.S. Road Atlas, whatever state you're in, Road Atlas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we moved into MapQuest, and we're like pirates.
Yes.
We had to print out our directions.
Yeah.
And then drive somewhere and listen.
Yeah. That's when your passenger had a job to do.
My first girlfriend, a town away, dude. Well, I lived in Commerce and she lived out there in Cooper, and I didn't know anything about how to get anywhere. But yeah, I pulled out MapQuest. We printed out a stack of MapQuest papers, and I'm like, all right, go straight, make a right, blah blah blah. Man, but even before then, I'd come down here for summer work and work with Kenny and building fences, and not know how the hell to get to Johnny when he lived back there going to Victoria, right?
Yeah.
And it was very close to all right, you see that cactus, make a right hand turn type of direction.
Yep. When you see the cow with 3 horns, you better take a left right there.
Oh man, buddy, if everything collapses, people will be stuck where they are, because if they go too far outside of their city or wherever, they're just gonna be lost. They're not gonna know how to navigate back home, or absolutely anything. So yeah, that's a pretty cool, humbling experience, and I think we all got to enjoy that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Oh man. Well, you got anything else you want to add to that, Willie? Nothing?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't want to take away the fun or anything, but man, let's get into some more serious topics.
Yeah.
I know you said this year has been kind of a depressing year for me, man. If you want to talk about it, we can. If you don't, I understand. It's all good. But man, I know the last podcast with Drew, he had talked about, there's not enough guys who talk about their depression and this and that, and I totally agree, man. We as a society, we don't talk enough about it.
No, we don't.
And I think it's something we all need to bring up. And so I know you bring a lot of humor and light to everybody, but like you said, this being a year, kind of a tough one for you. What has been the most that's been weighing on you? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, I definitely the last bits of my grandma phase and Richard's life. I just got so busy, with work, and started focusing more on work and less on family, and the times that I could have been hanging with them and learning more and asking more deeper questions like that. Now, in hindsight, I know the questions to ask, but
Yeah.
just, picturing my grandma sitting at that table alone, wishing her grandson would show up, or Grandpa Richard wishing I'd call and have another 3-hour long conversation.
Oh yeah, I got to hear some of those talks about stuff he had to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but us as men, we are programmed, and not even programmed, it's just in our DNA to continue working, compartmentalize, and deal with shit later. But really, there's never really a later, but we tell ourselves there is one.
Yeah.
And sometimes that shit comes out when you're not wanting it to at all, or not even when everything's cool, right? And but you got to deal with it because you're a man. You got to continue paying the bills. Like, shit doesn't just stop, and you got to balance your work life, your home life, right? And you got to try to make yourself have fun and eat and not drink too much, all at the same time. So it's a huge balancing act. But when things start popping up that creates an unbalance to your day to day, it's like, well, okay, well, how do I deal with this? Right? And I certainly don't, and it's really hard for men to go and talk to people in general, because nobody really understands a man probably better than another man, and especially one that's been in the same situation, right? So it's kind of hard to even, kind of in a prideful way, right? But with pride comes a downfall. So you have to be able to separate. You have to be able to recognize when you need to have a conversation, even if it's lighthearted, if it's at least edging away a little bit of the stuff that's been on your mind. I think it's a great start to something that you really need to do. And I was getting to the point where I'd just be drinking, having a great time with my friends, and then I get a little bit too drunk, and then I'm just very depressed, and things just come up that I just had been suppressing, and it completely would wreck me emotionally. And then you wake up the next day like feeling stupid, apologizing to sorry guys, I didn't mean, I don't know what, but not in a mean way or nothing, but it's just us as men, we just don't know how to go about filtering and dealing with situations. My father lost his mom. I was on the way to softball practice, where he was leading it for beautiful piece of softball, and I could see my father from like 100 yards, and I could see there's something wrong with him. and he didn't want to come up to me. Because like I lived with my grandma. Didn't want to come up to me, but he came up to me with the biggest gulp in his throat and told me the news. Basically, my grandmother has had multiple heart attacks. That she had a heart attack. This is how fucking badass she is. Had a heart attack, drove herself to the fucking hospital, walked into the hospital, checked herself, and waited to get checked into the ER while having heart attacks, and then continued to have heart attacks. Yeah. And my pop finally got relief, you know, because he's very, it's a big fucking deal, right? And he's trying to process everything while in the middle of the fucking game. Finally got some relief. I left, you know, I had left and then went back to my place in Kingwood, and my pop called me and he's like, hey, I want to try to make it back so that we can say goodbye and we can unplug her. Right now she has a pulse and all that. And I was like, fuck it, let's get it. We started hauling ass, and I think we got about 2.5 hours in, and we got the news, and it was rough. And you know, something I frequently think about is my little brother crying, because he was out on, he was riding a big truck all over the country, so he's like 40 hours this way, right? And you know, just such a heartbreaking cry, and not being able to be there with my brother, and the fact that he wasn't able to be here, and it's just there's a lot of things, you know, and that was the saddest day ever, and I tucked it away. You know, my grandma, I graduated the next month, and she passed right before I graduated, and it was just like I didn't care about my graduation. I was just like, all right, cool, right? Didn't care about my future. I just started drinking actually a lot, and suppressed it all, and never dealt with it. I don't think my father's dealt with it either, you know, to be honest. And I think we are very alike in that way, and we just kind of handle ourselves upright at a 90-degree angle from the ground, and continue on with our day to day. You know, we don't take the time to think about ourselves until it fucking hits, and then you're just like, damn, there's some stuff that I've been thought that I had dealt with that I hadn't dealt with at all. So being able to, I mean, slowly talk. I don't have, you know, like I shared the other day, it's like I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies, right?
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
And really, you can't talk about stuff with everyone, and sometimes you talk about stuff with a certain people, they'll hold it against you, and it's just sometimes when you go through a lot of that, and you don't, in the end, you feel like it might just be better just keeping it to yourself and not saying anything to anyone, and not talking about it. It's like Grandpa Richard. Day before I went and seen him, was good as shit, and he got hit with a very serious infection post I think just a checkup or cleaning of a stent, and just was delirious when I went and seen him. But he was focused enough to where he knew who I was and whatnot. But just was extremely sad to see them at the last minute like that, and not really, and then everything else, all the hindsight of like not having been there, not really putting out the time that I had the time, but I was so wrapped up in my own shit and thinking that these small things were real big things at the time. And you know, whether it's a girl problem or whatever, you know, we think all these other things are so important, but when it comes down to it, families, omerta, is the most important.
Yep. You only got one.
Yeah, you only got one.
That's true.
And you only got one life. And in 15 years, boys, I'll be 50. That's crazy to say, right?
Yeah.
Less time
35.
than that for me.
Right.
Don't say it too loud.
It's crazy to hear out loud. Absolutely crazy and devastating to hear out loud. You're like, that's all? You know, it was yesterday. I was in my teens. You know, it really
that's how it feels.
by.
Yep.
They say you're only as old as you feel.
Yeah, exactly. Dang.
But you know, like the group. Yeah, but the group, all things Texas and outdoors. You know, I was finding myself wanting to be out on the water because being out on the water really gave me what's the word, lividity to everything. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but it really gave me an eye-opening focus on the things in my life that I need to focus on and start working on. And sometimes it really does open up perspective for you. So like, it's
Gets
funny
you out
to
of
say
that tunnel vision and opens up your, you know, everything. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. You get a fish pulling on a line, buddy. There's not a way to have a bad time about that, right?
No,
you get,
absolutely not.
You know what I mean? And even the worst day of fishing is better than any good day at work. So you just gotta,
Exactly.
but you just gotta find your niche. You gotta find the thing that keeps you busy, that you can focus on. You can create, right? You can do, and you can feel good about. You have to give yourself goals. You have to keep moving. You have to understand what you are hurting from, and you have to confront it as well. You have to think about the thoughts that you've been burying and not wanting to think about. You have to ask the questions you've been wanting to ask your pop and mom that you haven't asked. Because one of these days, it's going to be their turn, right?
Yep.
You're not going to be able to talk. So you just gotta, the little things are little, and they are so little, and they are very easy. It's like a stormy day, right? It really feels like it's just shitting on you this whole time, and just everything's just out to get you. But you got to realize that there are beautiful days. There are bad days in your life, but there are even better days. Like if you just focus on the one, it's very easy to get buried in that cloud, right?
Yep.
But also, you can't have sweet without the sour. You can't truly appreciate, rather, the sweet without ever having tasted the sour. You got to have some bad in your life to understand what good times are.
Yep.
And
I agree.
I think, honestly, I'm doing a lot better nowadays. I do get my waves, and I do get my times. Like, I haven't been posting in my group too often because of it, because I don't want anything to bleed from how I feel or think at the time to cross over, right? So I'd rather not than have anything like that, right?
Right.
But yeah, it's
you
a
answered all
difficult thing. Yeah.
Yep. I said, yeah, you answered all the questions I had that I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you, how do you cope with it? And, you know, on those heavy days, you answered every single question I had.
I was looking at that too.
I'm sorry. Sometimes
Absolutely.
I got my loudmouth juice over here. So.
No, you're good. That's the way we like the show, man. You know, when people can keep on rolling and talk about everything and hit every single point, man. That's perfect.
I mean, honestly, like, you know, it's like we're just not doing that much here at times.
Hey, it's making our job easy.
Yeah, no joke.
We honestly, sit here and look good.
I appreciate the questions, because these aren't, you know, and going piggybacking off what I said, who's asking you these questions from day to day? Who's saying, how are you, bud? How you been? You doing all right?
Exactly.
And it's like Drew said. He said, didn't he say there's a lot of people and a lot of men that would love to come on the show and talk about
Absolutely.
certain issues like that.
And
I
yeah,
agree.
Yeah,
And
he was correct. Absolutely correct.
And that's what our motto is. Real life, real talk, real stories, and that's the way we want the show to be.
There's a lot of them who won't, though.
Yeah, there is.
For various reasons.
Yeah, I understand.
I understand the kind of the stage fright or the of coming on and being recorded, and you know, I get that.
Yeah. A lot of it has to do with pride and ego too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes time. So I mean, if you're sanding rust off of cast iron, right? It's not going to be the first time you wipe it.
Yeah.
So
Right.
sometimes it's just getting comfortable. Like I'm a natural, like I'm comfortable around you guys because I've known y'all my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like new people and stuff like that, I most of the time I'm a very quiet person, until you get to know me. So and a lot of people are like that, right? A lot of people aren't comfortable with that.
Yep, I agree. Cool deal, man. I appreciate you sharing all that. That's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll help some other listeners that may be struggling with issues like that, and maybe they'll find something about that can help them on. That's good, man. I'm glad you shared that. Well, move on to we
next topic.
Yeah, I'll say our next topic. It's a pretty big topic, and Willie had told me this, that you are a big fan of Charlie Kirk. Like you were day one Charlie Kirk, from what I was told. So what I guess brought your attention to Charlie Kirk? What was it about him that you really enjoyed about him, or enjoy about him still?
Yeah, still. I think back in the day I was very short fused with people that opposed my opinion because I was just fucking right. We're all just fucking right.
Yeah.
But it was great to see somebody that had the patience to come out and ask questions to people that absolutely didn't agree with them, but then follow up with another question, not just straight up like you're wrong. It was great to see somebody actually try and provoke thought that had not been there previously or not had ever been afforded an option to them before in the past. It was great to see somebody do that, especially when I was so lost in my life. I was in between moving to rather after my dog died, Colorado Springs, and just like not really knowing how to be a man, just how to do things and take care of myself and just be proficient at that. And it was great to understand that I wasn't alone, and there was somebody that was also growing and becoming a better man alongside me. And along with him and other people, it's just great to hear the truth, the backbone of Christianity, not being afraid to speak about how you feel about your Christianity and how it relates to your Christianity, to how somebody else is doing and what they think about it. And it was just a very invigorating and helpful platform for millions of people. Like of course there's millions of people alongside me that were huge fans, and I like I say, I like to have something in the background while I'm working, and it'll either be Steven Crowder, Charlie Kirk, Hog, just anybody, whatever podcast, anything that just has something that's just keeps up a really cool back and forth dialogue that allows promotion of thoughts that you may not have thought about or never had put yourself in their shoes and why they think about this. And it just allows you to have more perspective in this world of why these fucking dumbasses are so hateful and it's because they're ignorant. Like they've never been guided. They've never been asked these questions or poked and prodded and given other options. Like they've only followed, right? And Charlie, I was watching a video of him the day of, and I was like, "Oh, cool! There's a live going," and switched to the live, and I was watching the live, and he got killed while on the live, and I was like, I thought it was AI, to be honest. I was like, because of course, why not, right? Why couldn't it be AI?
Yeah.
And then I saw them carrying his body like a rag doll to the car and spurting everywhere, and and that, man, it not only completely ruined my day, but it really put perspective of and these crazy people that are just calling normal people, normal Americans that just want the best for everybody. We're just fascists, right? We're basically not Nazis, right?
Yeah.
We're equivalent of Nazis, which is crazy. Which is a crazy comparison.
Yeah.
Crazy comparisons. Like I've not killed a person ever in my life. If I was a Nazi, I'm sure that'd be different.
Yeah.
The hate spewing on social media is just it's disturbing. It's so bad, and
it is.
And like our country's in a sad state right now, fellas. I mean, especially like the hate that you've seen everywhere spewed by this one incident. I mean, but there's been a lot of like growing movement, a lot of growing like positivity from it too.
And just not here in the U.S. It's all over the world after that one incident with Charlie Kirk. All over the world, man. Like, I didn't know he was that big. Like, I'll be honest with you, I knew who he was, but I never really got deep into it. I loved his videos, just like you said. His debates were, it wasn't like him yelling at it like, "No, you're wrong." He was like, he listened to him, and he brought some valid points up, and you could tell when the other person was speaking, they were like, "Oh shit, he's got me," because I've never thought about that the way he had them gears thinking
about it.
Right. Yes.
These new thoughts were happening.
That's what I loved about him, his debates at the college campuses, and like you said, on his Christianity. And he came forward and says, he says, "I found God. I turned my life over to God, and everything started changing better." And I haven't found out why what was his previous life like, but still, for him to come out and say that, and to say it to all these college kids, and actually persuade them in a good way, like, "Hey, this is what happened to me. This is what's going to happen to you when you give your life to God, and your life's just going to be better. I mean, all your problems are going to go away. Yes, you're gonna come up to certain situations, but that's God just testing you. You're like, all right, let me see what you're made of." And that's what I loved about him.
Yeah. Oh, great points there. Absolutely.
Nobody's perfect, right? He had a life. He had openly discussed he had a pornography issue, and up until he became a Christian, ended up finding the love of his life and married her, and they from her tellings, right? He's the type of man that's never even raised his voice to her. Just like just a very godly gentleman, true man to his faith and religion, and wanted to follow that to the T. And he wanted to, lead an example for his kids and all that, and for everybody else. And I just think it's a huge loss for future generations. But I think that
absolutely,
I think that it's just going. I mean, especially after everything, he's became bigger than what he was.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No, you're talking about greater than what he was. Like the Unite the Kingdom movement in Great Britain going on right now. What they said, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, showed up for that. You're talking about around the globe.
Yeah.
You know, it created a bigger movement. You know.
Yeah, it did.
I think it made him even bigger. It did.
Yeah, for whoever thought that they were gonna like, we do this, and I'm not saying who it was. I'll say who it was. I wouldn't say it was liberals. I think it was somebody higher than that. I can go into conspiracy with this, but I'm shooting for like the I'm talking about like the Rockefeller people, them type of rich people, like unlimited money, people that controlled our government, Rothschilds and all that. I think they saw a movement. Yeah, I thought they saw a movement that was going against what their beliefs and what their agenda is, and they said, we got to get rid of this before it gets out of hand and it puts our agenda off course. So I think that's my point of view. I think that's what happened.
And deep down, this is being guised as a political hatred by something that's trying to mask itself.
Yes.
That's trying to hide itself by a greater, I don't know, not necessarily power, but a greater entity hiding behind the scenes per se.
And it could be the devil playing it. I believe there's demons in this world. Kind of
like that. Yeah, like that Emperor Palpatine in Star Wars behind the scenes, slowly gaining power. Yeah.
And that's what it could be, maybe. Go ahead.
Well, there's a movie called The Network. It kind of reminds me of, and one of this guy's speeches to this guy that really kind of woke up and realized that we're just playing each other. He explains that the world is a business, that the fact that the left and the right are fighting is productive to that business, and hate itself is lucrative. So us hating each other employs people, right? And
absolutely. It even creates views and likes and clicks like nothing you've ever imagined just for social media.
Yep.
I mean, social media, like the hate rhetoric's a dream for many of these platforms. I think that's why they took so long to curb it in many cases.
It's their lifeline. Yeah.
Lifeline for sure.
I guarantee if you disconnected all social media, hell, if you just got rid of the internet, probably a lot of these problems would go away in people's minds. They'd be like, oh, why the hell did I ever think like that? They would go back to reality and how human beings should be.
Yeah. I mean, even when it comes to dating, back in the days, like we had the people in our town, right, that we grew these long relationships. We got to know each other, and then we became in a relationship. But now, and not to throw a sexist argument out there, but women have a complete line of people to choose from in every single town. However big of the circle they want to make it, they will have a line waiting, and they could be a 4 grabbing 10s versus the other way around, the normal, 3 or 4 that I am. It's like, I'd just be grateful for somebody that loves me and wants to, be there for me as much as I'm there for them. Right. But it's always, there's something better out there, and the internet, along with spreading hate, and it just gives such a availability to certain people, and it opens up so many windows that should have never been opened that are just rough.
Talking about that, what do you think about the backlash many are facing from this? Like, I mean, how many? There's been thousands of people lost their jobs.
Oh, didn't some teacher in Seguin just lose their job?
Yeah, there's a lot of the amount of teachers in this state that have lost their jobs.
Did you see what they just did in Texas State?
There's been professors.
Professors, college students are losing their scholarships just because of the hate. And yes, it's the freedom of speech, but to a certain extent.
Well, when it involves your job, though.
Yes. I'd agree.
When you're employed by a private industry or private company.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech does not
You shouldn't be pushing your ideology on kids. Yeah.
All it protects you from is being, charged with a crime for what you say, what you speak. Yeah. It only protects you from government. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Now, when you're working for a private company, like, they have an image to upkeep too.
Yep.
So if you're sitting here spewing hateful things that they don't want associated with their business, that could cost them money.
Yep.
So now you've become a liability.
Yep.
I mean, it's not the same thing. That your job is, you're not protected from being fired from your job. You're like, they have an image to uphold too, and now you've just stained that potentially. Yep. You just pissed off half their customer base if it's political or
more so now.
Yeah.
Or even more so if what you said was just disgusting, horrible, or
it is.
World's changing big time.
Nobody's getting nobody's ever, there's no brain fart. Nobody's what is the word I'm thinking of?
Nobody's getting a fucking pass. Nobody's getting a fucking pass anymore. You're gonna say shit that most of the country knows is not right. Like, you're just gonna sit there and tell your students that, oh, it's so fucking great that this Nazi died, right? Without having any sort of information, helpful information to these people, and you're fucking all these parents, kids, like, especially all these teachers that are saying it and spreading this shit in school and laughing about it. Right. The most evil shit too. It's like, oh, blood, all the things I've seen is just so not inhuman, right? But I get to wake up every morning. I like to watch Sky News, like lefties losing it, and like I love. They're from Australia, so their accent makes it even better. But it's so great.
Yes.
Wow.
It's so great. Every single morning, I get to hear about all these other people losing their jobs, and they're so bold about how great it was this guy died. But when they lose their job, they can't handle it.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying one of the most notable ones, Jimmy Kimmel got suspended from.
I love it.
They suspended his late night show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, indefinitely for what he said. And I don't know if y'all knew what he said. He actually stated, the MAGA gang is desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it. That's what got him. That's a statement that got him hammered.
Didn't he say to everything to make it look like he is not a MAGA? Didn't he mention that? Or I think he went directly towards it. Everything that he wasn't either like right wing. He said something along those lines. Even though the information about him being transgender, or not transgender, but fat, like all the messages about fascists on his bullets, and then having the
shooter. Yes. The shooter.
And this is in regards to that, right? It's in reference to that, because that's what Jimmy Kimmel was talking about, basically, that the shooter is a right-winger, right? Even though all the information is pointing to absolutely not. He says that.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
that's far.
This kid,
far from him.
Yeah, it is. And like this kid's like, from allegedly, like, he's really like changed his stance over the last year or two, from what I'm hearing.
The media was saying.
I mean, he was literally living with and dating. He was living with and dating a trans.
Yeah.
Is what it was. That was his boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever.
That's the boyfriend. No, let's just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just sugarcoating it for what they might want to hear, but you're absolutely right. It was his boyfriend.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I have no filter.
No, you're not sugarcoating that for me at all.
And but like I said earlier, I think it's a higher up doing this, because they saw a movement, and you saw after the college games. After that happened, all those college games, I saw mostly of them. All the players went to the infield, kneeled, and prayed. That's how much Charlie Kirk affected this young the youth.
Yeah.
And it's unbelievable, man. And I'm glad there's honestly it's a fresh breath of air.
Yeah.
It's a fresh breath of air to see these young people, even these football players, respecting this guy, man. It's awesome. Man, I got a little hope for this country now, man.
No, I even saw like Lamar Jackson spoke out again.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
like
good.
Flat out talked about how disgusting the comments he's been seeing were, and
so we do.
Yeah.
There is people out there that still got a little human of them.
And then all the memorials and like vigils that have been held. Like there's actually one being held. I'll mention it on here. Probably will have happened by the time this episode drops. But there's going to be a vigil held in Hallettsville, just down the road over here.
That's awesome.
Let's see, where was it?
You said at the church.
At the St. Peter Lutheran Church Hall in Hallettsville. Yeah, it was actually supposed to be at the Hallettsville Brahma Stadium, but all they wrote was due to unforeseen pushbacks, they had to move it back to the St. Peter Lutheran Hall. As you can imagine, what those pushbacks probably were.
I wish
Kinda
they
sad.
would.
Yeah.
You remember Hallettsville when those the vegetarians showed up and the guy threw the hog at him?
Yes.
Yes,
awesome.
I remember that.
Find out. Yeah.
Outside of Glenn's.
Glenn's, that was a great. I think I posted on there somewhere. I said, "Man, that's a great advertisement for Glenn's Meat Market right there."
Someone actually started a GoFundMe to cover his court costs because he got arrested over that shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's so awesome.
And then they made him take it down.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Oh man. Yeah, we can go far into that. That can be another 2-hour talk there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if this is in queue, but I also want to. I can't talk about Charlie without talking about the young Ukrainian. I'm not sure if you were going to ask
the
about
the girl that got stabbed on the subway. Yeah, man.
That was
that right there. So, how do I put this? It's nothing bad. As a human, as me personally, if I would have saw that, I don't care what color you are, I'm gonna step in and use them. That's me. I've done this before. I mean, I've never been in a situation like that, but I've seen people in distress and I've helped them. I didn't have no second thoughts. I jumped in as right as way as I could because I knew what the possibilities were. And that's what, as a man, as a man, you're supposed to be doing that. That's what we're here on this earth for, to protect people, protect the women, children,
not look the other
else.
fucking way. No, sir.
Exactly.
Yep.
Not to pull out your cell phone and record it. Oh, yeah, this is going to get me so many hits. No, put the goddamn phone up and go help. Yep. Do something. Don't sit there and just ignore it. God,
earn your worth on this earth.
That pisses me off so much when I saw that video. They're just people standing there, just like, oh, she's bleeding, whatever.
Yeah.
And they literally saw the guy dropping blood off a knife or whatever it was walking by.
He cut his finger because it was a folding knife. So whenever he stabbed, the folding knife shut on him. Yeah.
Oh. And there's so many other cases that are like that too. It's like, I guess it was on the bus with the Marine when that guy, whatever he was on, methed out or whatever, he was hitting all those women or hitting the grandma. And I mean, with one hit, you could probably kill a fragile woman like that. He jumped in and did what he was supposed to do. Yeah, he was a Marine, this and that, but any other man should have stepped in and did that too.
Oh,
restrained him. I mean, God damn.
Yeah, didn't they try to go after that guy for what happened to the person he subdued? Yeah, I remember that one.
I just hate how this country.
Well, there ain't a lot of men left there. Like they have demasculined a lot of these generations. Like
I
got my ass whooped whenever I got in trouble, right?
Yeah.
I learned very early on from my parents. They taught me right from wrong, and I learned fucking hard, but I learned.
Right. Exactly.
And a lot of people weren't fortunate to this. A lot of people really did not have fathers or good parents in their life, and allowed, just allow. And some people got a good head on their shoulders. Some people wake up, but a lot of people has never been not a lot of people's never had their fucking ass whooped. Is what it is.
Yep,
A lot
I
of
agree.
people, yeah, they haven't been humbled. There's a lot of people you talk to them, and they respond to things in a way that you know that they have never been humbled in their life. I've had my ass whooped in my life, and I you know I'm proud to say it. Like I've learned when and where to deal with things as a man, right?
Yep.
Sometimes it's worth getting your ass whooped if it's for the right reason. So it's just all about perspective, but also all about doing what's right.
Yep. And like I was about to say, I think with a lot of it, with people nowadays too, is they're afraid of what the consequences are. What is social media going to do to them? What is the court system going to do to me? Even though I did something right, I may saved a life, many lives, I'm still going to get punished for it. And I think that's total bullshit. That should not be happening. Dude, if you save somebody's life, you should, I mean, not be rewarded, like glorified and everything, but you shouldn't be punished, thrown in jail,
Nah.
you know, crucified for this. It's just total bullshit, man. I don't know. That's
going
my
along with
little
that,
rant.
even if you do, your conscience will be clear that you did the right thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, I guess that's all that really matters, man. You can go
Can you
home.
sleep at
Hey,
night?
I did this. Exactly.
Yep.
I agree. I totally agree on that. Oh man, got my blood boiling now.
Well, I'm telling you. I mean, that's what this fucking country is. There was videos going around where people would go knock old people out in fucking New York, right? Just go up and just
Oh
cold
God.
cock them. You remember all this layers of fucked up shit, right? This is we live with evil, you know, and there's not a lot of men, and there's not a lot of real men out there.
No.
And
Nope.
and honestly, like you in this podcast, it's up to the people from bottom to top to show that there are men out there that still believe in what's right is right, and that we will do what we need to do in a situation for what's right.
I agree.
But man, that
Yeah.
both of those situations, I just had to mention her because my stomachs had been in knots over that for like since it happened, because I saw the video. I didn't mean to see the video, but I saw the video, and then I saw Charlie's video when I called my dad that morning, just telling him the day of Charlie's that I was still kind of tore up about her. It's just like I just been losing sleep because I've been thinking about it, and a few hours later, Charlie, and then I messaged my dad. I was like, "Fuck, man, you know they got him. They shot Charlie. We don't know if he's dead yet, but from the video, it's like it's pretty."
You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Shit, I remember getting that video and I saw it on X because on X there's no editing. Nobody's gonna take it off. It's just whatever it is, it is. And I remember watching that video, and I'm like, as soon as I saw that hit, I paused it where the bullet hit him. Like, yeah, that's it. There's no way he's living through that. And some people, he can make this. No, the way his body went limp, that was it, man. Then after all that, not even. Yeah, and then not even an hour after that, people say, "Oh, this is AI. He had a armor plate vest on, and you see that little black spot on his shirt. That's where the bullet ricocheted." I was like, "No, that's a freaking speaker. You go look on his other videos. He's got the exact same spot, the exact same spot of the shirt." So it's yeah.
Yeah, I got showed a few people trying to throw the conspiracy thing out right away, and I was like, "No, man, I don't think so." Sadly, unfortunately, I think that looks a little too real.
Yeah, then I heard that his family was up front or sitting next to it when all that happened. I don't know how true that is. His wife and kids.
It is 100%.
Oh man,
they were there,
and it one of the kids and the wife, and they saw it. Yeah. So just imagine if you got it to a platform several years after this podcast has started, right? And you are now talking to thousands of people, and your wife's there, so proud of you. Your daughter's there, their dad, and you got the Casper over there. That's scary.
I don't know what the hell that was.
But yeah, I mean, just with them being there and that taking place, and then the speech that she gave afterwards, brethren, buddy,
Yeah.
if you
That hit
think that
hard.
you stop this, you have no idea what you've done.
Yeah. Yeah, you basically made it bigger. His
You
words
have
will
no
never
idea.
die out
You
at
threw
all.
gas. Yeah, you threw gas on a fire. You
Yep.
have no idea what you've done.
And you know what? I think they did because after, I think maybe that next day or that night they did a vigil or whatever in was it Idaho, Iowa, or something like that. And some jackass ride on a scooter and he said, "F you, Charlie Kirk," and
He got tuned up,
What
didn't he?
he got tuned up. What an idiot, dude! Like, really, you're gonna go into a massive crowd that loves Charlie Kirk, and you say those few words? Yeah, you're getting your ass beat. I'm sorry.
But
Yeah.
I bet because either he's going to be like so timid now, or he's going to understand. The more you fuck around, the more you find out.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah. That's how you create. That's how you create men, right there. You
Oh,
humble
yeah.
them.
No.
Yep.
Yep. I agree.
They're not perfect. You're not. Nobody's perfect. No man's perfect. We have to earn our worth. We have to fucking dig deep and fucking be a man and do what we have to do day in and day out and not bitch and complain about it. Sorry, guys.
Yep.
You just got to fucking nut up and shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I agree totally on that. Well, man, damn, we're almost at 2 hours already. Well, I think you got anything else you want to say? You got any wise words for the listeners? Anything you want to say?
And me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, just know that when you get to the point where you think your life's not worth living, just know that it is. You know, I've been to the brink many times myself. Think about your mama and how devastated she would be if you weren't on this earth. Just know that even in your darkest hours, and you think that you don't matter to anybody, that you matter to a lot, and a lot more than you're even than you even know. And dark days are dark for a reason, so that you can enjoy the light days. So,
Damn.
beyond that, here's to you, here's to me. May we never disagree, but if we do, fuck you. Here's to me. Cheers.
Amen.
Cheers. Cheers to that, bud. Good speech, man. That was good, wise words there, man. Well, we usually end the show with a little lighthearted jokes from old Willie. What you got for us?
Bring it.
Well, I do have lots of these old Chuck Norris facts.
I got one. I got something I want to say. Did you know the founder of the Pringles was buried in a can of Pringles?
No.
Y'all didn't?
You bet. What?
Did what?
Would they, they cremate him and they cremate him and put him in
Yeah,
the
they put him in the
can?
can of Pringles. The founder of the can of Pringles, he died and they cremated him and put him in the can. That's one way to can
No
yourself.
shit.
If it was me, I would have said, put me in a Dr. Pepper can, but my damn luck, it'd be a damn Diet Dr. Pepper can.
Can I give one?
Oh yeah, throw one in.
Throw on, yeah.
All right. You know Chuck Norris died. You know Chuck Norris died this year, right? Death is just too scared to let him know.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you know Chuck Norris can kill your imaginary friends. So tell you love them because he's coming.
That was a dark
You know why
one.
there's You know why Chuck Norris has a nightlight?
Oh, why?
Because the boogeyman is scared of the dark. Like, no, the boogeyman is scared of Chuck Norris. I messed it up. I butchered it.
I've heard that one where the boogeyman checks under his bed for Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. Yeah. I butchered it. All right.
Or Chuck Norris can strangle you with a cordless phone. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
Yeah. When
Send
Chuck
us home
Norris
with
does
a good one.
push-ups, he's pushing the earth down.
Pushing down the earth.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man.
Send us home, Willie. Give us a good one.
Man, I'm looking. I hope I got a good one here. Okay. This one's a little different. It's more of a question than a joke, but when a fly flies through a fart, do you think they feel the same way we do when we drive past a barbecue place?
Oh my God! Yeah, definitely, definitely.
I was just
Or like
curious.
That's good. Or just be outside and just like somebody's barbecuing right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, dang.
That's
Oh.
deep. That's deep.
Here's a deep one, like a deep quote to this so kind of some of what we were talking about here, but be the dumpster fire that brings light to the darkness.
There you go. There you go.
I like that.
I could say that.
I do
You say
like that.
In the dark. You say that in a dark way, I guess. And then, or a quote: "Everything has beauty, but not everyone can see." Confucius.
Ah, nice.
I like that one though. That one's deep. That one's deep though. That's just deep.
Mhm.
That's serious.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, that's a wrap for this ride, y'all. We appreciate you rolling with us on another episode of Backroad Banter, where the talk's real and the stories are raw as the road. Don't forget to listen, subscribe, and share us with your crew. We're out there on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. And please go ahead and rate us and subscribe to us on Spotify. The more we get up there, the more I guess we get in the algorithm, and more people know about us. And what that does, it helps us get other people on the show, more people y'all want to listen to, and it just makes the podcast a lot funner. But hit up our Facebook page and catch more behind the scenes on TikTok. You got anything else to say?
Listen to us. Love us. We love y'all, our
Yes.
listeners.
Yep. Thank y'all for listening to us. Keep it real and keep it rolling.
And thank y'all for riding with us.
God bless.
Backroad banter carved in your soul.